was incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
The final throw before the break. Gets everything he has under this one. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Patriots are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having and she's taking a now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off. Y'all ready to play some football?
Somebody that knows something about it. And I want answers now. Who, what, where, why? See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Now who he gon' get and what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. He's done up in front of his mama. I'm up the floor with him. And I kick in the door and let the get him. I got fools that'll go get him. That's for him and Boo and them dudes that run him. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Gotta spit it for the and the thugsters. They be ballers and the hustlers. Got me coming at you bogus in the VI while they bumping Lil Jon. I'm a rusher. It's a cycle twister from Chicago, rolling with the Miami. Then a crusher. We already be looking for drama. If I try to get into it with us, then we gotta get them. Feeling free from the top, like could never be true. I'm in the ceiling. I'm telling you, trick up in the steal 'em. Got me swinging. Bottles in the club, and my thug homies going for the skrilla. Don't get it twisted with that overnight celebrity. You better be scared of me in my city. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. I ain't that rapper type of right, and I ain't that actor type of right. This off ain't in my script. I'm a player. You just a square. See, what's that enemy? The whole industry is my enemy. And you ain't no kin to me or friend to me. Don't pretend to be. See, I'm strictly for the thugs. I'm for the street and straight out the room.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? And now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way you script this opening drive?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
On the give. Here's Love. You can slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that is good for Pittsburgh. First down. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
Now Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on second, Williams. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hitting this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, bro. It's 4th down. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's third down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. Out of the pistol, Williams. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A costly penalty flag there as that turns fourth down into 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To throw, Williams. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
He beams one, deep right side. He's got a man, but he can't make the catch. That hit just a little too much. Breaks up that big play as third down goes unanswered. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Fourth down, Williams. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Still going past the 40. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New England. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Steelers 0. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The other team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Love now up the middle. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that is going to be good for the Steelers, 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. On play action, here's Williams. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Offense up to the line fast.
Up second and 13 at the 49-yard line.
Hand off now to Love. It's a nice running there. Gets him a third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Williams will look to throw. And it's incomplete, Brock. Good coverage to jar that one free. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. To throw is Williams. Finds his target, Sadiq. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throw caught at the 6. Not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now here's Williams. That one connects. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenyon Sadiq capping a 7-play scoring drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And that ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 14. They're going to trap him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Taking a deep shot here. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Williams from the gun. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Williams throwing on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Love gets it. A lot of space ahead. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Williams to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Looks like a pick, but he just can't hang on. So it's an incomplete pass on 2nd down. You're happy to have that compared to the alternative.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd and long for him here. Gets this to Pittman over the middle. He managed about 9 before a stop is made. And that is good for Pittsburgh first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Touchdown. He knocked it away. The look was there, Brock. They had the guy they wanted. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Williams set to pass. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Looking just to get rid of it there, Brock. No chance. It's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he's going to go down here. They are running back around the 28. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Chase Brown now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down, Williams to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on it right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Working on second down. Williams. And this is lofted deep down the middle. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. We're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Steelers will begin the fourth quarter with football following the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brown with a return here. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
46-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
This tackle is after a gain of about 13, and that is a Patriots first down.
And the Patriots first down.
Here's Brown again. Another big rip for him. And he gets home. Touchdown, New England. Chase Brown brought one back earlier and now takes one across. McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
For the point after.
Sent right down the middle and good. And they jump ahead by 4.
14. Steelers 10. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's a give to Love. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Williams. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. This is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw by Williams. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Williams to throw on second. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. That sets up an extremely difficult third down at 17.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Going power with a big tight end. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting him the touchdown.
Straight ahead this time with Love. And he gets in. Touchdown.
The ball carrier. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. From the gun, again to Brown. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. All right, welcome back. Quarter begins with a second down and 6. They'll run again with Brown. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
That finds Pittman, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Patriots needing a couple. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now Williams. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down.
Third down.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's no boom or bust,
yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And a timeout arrives with just 4 seconds left. And a possible game winner upcoming. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to their last snap here. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that's going to do it for us here.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 can me, won't pull over till I'm right. Riding to the sunrise, can't about no bed time. Ain't gon' get no ride with me, let they fight. Better know from West Side Atlanta or the best style, all the way to Crenshaw. I'm out of mind, better know. Big poppin' ain't no look, dropping bags, it's a lot to you to me a little bit. Let 'em down, Chevy, I'm allowed.